cow corner for the left-hander.
Good bowling now. Good bowling from Souter. He's not giving him a chance to get his hands free so he can get the full wheel arc. Gets the full wheel arc. That goes squarer. That goes into the crowd for 6.
Big LBW shout, but umpire not interested. Go down to the dot, though, and Durham need dots as much as anything.
Get him in the ribs, I think. I think it's hit him. It's hit Ravi Bapara in the ribs. Leading run scorer in this competition for... Second leading run scorer, sorry.
Brett's up. Slog sweep gone again. I think that's gone off an under edge. Callum Parkinson's alert to it, though, and stops it anymore. It's actually going to go down as a leg bye.
They've had a good tournament, have the Steelbacks, especially their top 3 or 4. A little bit like Durham, the heavily weighted top 3 or 4 have done really well for them in this tournament.
Both of these sides came into this game on the same exact net run rate. As we know, that could play a huge part as we get towards this final week of the group. Birmingham Bears have already qualified, and they've got a home quarter-final from the North Group. Southers in, attempted slog sweep by Zabe. He doesn't get all of it. I think they'll go down as another leg bye.
It's good, though, it's excellent from Souter. He's not given the batter any chance to get their hands free.
He now just needs to finish. He now needs to finish the spell.
Absolutely. He's bowled straight, good pace, good areas. Make sure that the batter can't get down to him and get underneath him. And when the ball is bouncing, it's bouncing too high, but he's not giving them any room to get their hands free. He's really tucking the batter up nicely.
Bapara on strike. It's high. Who wants it? 3 fielders converge. And it's a simple enough catch in the end for Colin Ackerman. A huge wicket for Durham. Ravi Bapara goes. Nathan Souter's in the wickets again and has spin decided to twist this game in favour of the home side.
It absolutely has. An excellent delivery from Souter. He just held it back a touch. Bapara trying to hit that squarer rather than straighter, and he's lost all shape. And a good catch that had danger written all over it, not from a batting point of view but from a fielding point of view.
Yeah, Ollie Robinson,
Colin Ackerman, and I'm not sure, I think was it Ben Doshers who was close by. Who was winning that contest. And I don't think it was Ackerman or Robinson, but one of them, obviously somebody's made a big call. Shouted Colin Ackerman's
I was expecting Robinson to go for it because he's got the glove.
Yeah.
He's got the
early shout though. Somebody might have shouted. That's not watching the ball from the other side of it and just shouted somebody's name, which got the other 2 out of the way, which was a good thing because
that could have been chaos.
Could have been chaos, yeah.
Well, Ryan Campbell spoke glowingly when signing Colin Ackerman that he signed him for his fielding ability. That one might turn out to be a huge catch in the context of this North Group. Callum Parkinson is going to bowl the penultimate over from the Lumley end. He's going to have safe Zabe to start with. He's going to be hitting to the long boundary as well. If he can pitch it up in the right areas. Full toss. I think that's ended up. It's gone straight back over the bowler's head, but the Leder is good to a sliding stop, and the batters will come back for 2. Lewis McManus is the new batter in for the Steelbacks at number 6.
Ackerman's innings is possibly, you talk about the Ackerman catch, but I think his innings is the one that is potentially going to get Durham over the line. It was
25 off 10, I think, for Ackerman.
Brilliant innings. Some beautifully quick hands.
Full again, slow, straight again. And that goes for a boundary. It's going to be 4, just bounced before the rope. It's not the best result for Durham, but they will take it being a 4 and not a 6 if you're going to be looking at it from outside. But
Yeah, I'm struggling to understand what they're trying here. You know, Durham they've got a backward point. They've got a man on the line, gully line, and they've got somebody. They've got a short third. That suggests to me that he was going to drive it into the pitch and bowl that
And
little
it was full
bit.
again.
And that one, that's 2 in a row, which has gone full, and the field is set. It's down the ground, comfortable where you want your fielders. But it looked as though with the way the field's set on the offside is potentially driving it into the surface and making it harder to hit, making it harder to get underneath.
18 to win. Zabe goes for the switch hit, and it's gone over. One of the few men protecting that short third region. I think it's Alex Lees who's put himself. It's Ben Rain who's in there, and the Steelbacks now just require 14 from an over and a half.
Yeah, but Rob, that's the horse has bolted. He's gone to the one into the surface, and I think he's telegraphed that because of the 2 balls before have both been big, floaty, full deliveries. I mean, Zeb, he's waiting on the short ball there.
Slog sweep out to Paul Coughlin. He's in on it quick and will keep it to just a single.
Better. Much better. Much better length. Much better line.
It's already 11 off the over, though. It's already 11 off the over, and it's just 13 more to win for the Steelbacks. As the batting side chasing, you would back yourself, I think, from this position, especially if Zabe stays in for that final over. It's going to be McManus' first ball here to Callum Parkinson. He's got 2 left. Immediately goes slog sweep. I think he's got all of that. He has indeed. First ball, slog sweep, 6. 7 now for the Steelbacks to claim an important victory on the road for them.
Unbelievable shot, first ball. Wow, what a shot this is, first ball. It's not a bad ball by any stretch from Callum Parkinson. It's fuller. It's got good pace on it, but what a shot from McManus. He's not tried to hit it too hard. He knows the area he's trying to hit it in, and he's made sure he's got his front leg out the way so his bat can come follow straight through. Bang, 6.
Steelbacks firm favourites. McManus goes again. He's got all of it again. The scores are tied. Steelbacks 1 away from, as I say just a moment ago, a very important victory for them on the road. It looks like it is going to be Ben Dorshus who's handed pretty much the almost impossible task here of defending none off the last over to keep it to a tie.
Well, as the Tannai's playing football's coming home, we can look forward to the football anyway, lads, later on. But that's 2 brilliant cricket shots. It really is. McManus has not tried to hit that hard at all. He knows an area he's trying to access. He's made sure that he's got nothing in the way. And when the balls come down, all he can see is the area that he's looking to make contact with the ball, and he's comfortably done that. Brilliant 6 hitting, 2 very, very good boundaries from somebody who's just walked to the wicket.
Well, with the scores tied and only 1 to win, there are no fielders back on the boundary, pardon me, as Ben Dorshus is about to start the final over of this shortened 8-a-side contest. Steelbacks off to a good start with the bat, and Lewis McManus there providing the final punch. And actually now, as I say that, one fielder ends up going back. I think it's Graham Clark who's gone back on towards Cow corner. But Steelbacks just need a single to win. Big LBW shout. They're going to run through for the leg bye. And that is it. The Steelbacks take a nail-biter at the Seek Unique Riverside. It's a shortened game. They won the toss. They decided to bowl first and knew what they were chasing to win. They've got over the line. Lewis McManus 12 off 2 at the end. Ashton Agar did the damage at the start as well. Zabe holding the innings together in the middle, and Steve Harmison, that could end up turning out to be a huge result as we look back on this at the end of the week.
Absolutely, a huge result. Northampton go above as well as Leicester Foxes and Yorkshire go above Durham in the table, so that drops Durham down to 6. That's a massive result. I backed Durham at the halfway point. I thought they had enough on the board, but experience has come in. You know, when you look at this Northampton side, they've got a side who play very, very well in white ball cricket, and what they've done in the last sort of 15 minutes has made sure they got themselves in a position to win the game.
Yeah,
you know, they got themselves in that position to win the game, and then it was about getting over the line. And when obviously McManus has come in there, identified what he was trying to do. 2 sixes and 2 balls, just taking the game away from Durham. So I think on all, I think probably Northampton Steelbacks deserved their victory because of the game plan they set off at the start. White's first 2 overs of the contest from the media stand end, and then obviously Matt Annis come in and just took the game away, and probably a well-deserved victory.
Well, that wraps up the Blast campaign at home for Durham. They travel to Derbyshire on Friday. The Steelbacks will play both Birmingham and Lancashire as they look for a qualifying berth. That is it from
नया सिरोलैक नेचर सिलेक्शन, नेचर्स गुडनेस।
हमने देखे हैं अपने दीनी उलमा को सरमाएदारों के दरवाज़ों पे जलील होते हुए। फ़िरकों की बुनियाद पर हम मुसलमान कभी भी कामयाब नहीं हो सकते।
हमने तो ये सुना कि आप जो शिया हज़रात हैं वो सहाबा कराम की इज्जत नहीं करते, बल्कि यहाँ तक सुना कि आप लोग सहाबा कराम को गालियाँ भी देते हैं।
सुन्नी शिया मजहब नहीं पेश कर अल्लाह देते हैं कि ये पैसे नहीं लेते, आप लोग पैसे क्यों लेते?
आमीन, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह।
और यही मोहब्बत और उल्फत का पैगाम इंशाल्लाह हम सब का मुश्तरका पैगाम।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल इंशाल्लाह।
मेरी पैदाइश